Shalom royalty, it's Ellie here. Okay, I'm going to get into the verse of the day. It is James 1 and 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tired, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory, when we come across things that we may, be tempted to do, be tempted to take upon, be tempted to engage in, be tempted to indulge in, and we resist it. God's up there like, good job. Because it's really easy to give into temptation. It's like, oh, there's opportunities here. Let me just do it because I'm already used to doing it. Or it's a guilty pleasure. Knowing it's a sin, though. And that's the thing. It's like, you know it's wrong. And you just do it because you want to do it. Not even it's something you can control. And that's, one of the interesting things about being in the flesh. It's a constant battle of resisting temptation. And that's one of those things. And also, it's not just about sin. It's also about our path of righteousness. So if this is just not... Anyway, if you know that God has you on a specific tithing or offering pattern, and he wants you to fulfill that particular purpose, and you choose to keep your money and spend it on whatever you want to spend it on, he's going to stop the overflow of financial blessing. I can't tell you how different my life has been since I started tithing and giving offering consistently. I have literally gone from not having any income to now having an online business where I can literally make money just by, I have the platform already set up. I don't control every time I make money. So literally I could wake up one day and there be money in my account because my website's running. I couldn't have even come up with the ideas, come up with any of the concepts without the relationship with God. And also, with that being said, have the customers. You can do all this stuff, you can produce all the things, but having the customers is the key. Couldn't have done that without the Most High and his guidance. And so also before even getting to that point, I would just get money out of nowhere. My bills would be due and I wouldn't have the money to pay them all of a sudden. I just pray and not worry about it. I would release fear. I had to learn how to not fear. And God hasn't given us the spirit of fear. So once I conquered that, I was able to always be calm, always rely on God, and he will always pull through. I literally went through 12 months. It's March 16th now. I went through 12 months of just trusting God in order to get my bills paid. I don't know what else to say about that. God's a real one. He'll pull through when no one else will. And that's what happened. It's just, I trusted in him and he took care of everything. And I wasn't tempted to spend my money in the wrong places. I wasn't tempted to, basically not be faithful in my tithing and giving. Of course, I'm not going to say I was perfect and everything always went perfectly, but I never missed my bills. That was the thing. I always had everything that I needed taken care of. And so resisting that temptation to just splurge and, lust after different shiny objects, buy things that wouldn't necessarily benefit me. I spent my time and my money last year buying courses, buying books, buying gold, buying silver. I didn't really use my money in any crazy way, buying products for another one of my online businesses. And so it's understanding and listening to God's voice to not be tempted to spend my money in the wrong places and fulfilling a short-term joy Instead, I invested in myself, and it paid off ultimately. And so I'm going to read this one more time. James 1:12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. All right. Well, that's it for today, royalty. I will see you in the next one. Shalom.